Caution: what you are about to see and learn is strictly for educational purposes only. Attempting to recreate this method publicly is a punishable crime by law. Use it under maximum discretion. Hi everyone, how are you doing? I am making this video since my previous video on this topic was difficult for many people to understand. I will guide you step by step on how to install and execute the attacks on a network. So let's get started. Today we will be installing the authenticator on an ESP32 microcontroller. First, go to the official GitHub page of Risinek and download the project zip file. The link will be on the description. Extract the zip file and keep it aside for now. To install this script in ESP32, we will need to set up a few things. First, we need to install the latest version of Python for Windows. Go to the website here and follow the steps to install it. Scroll down and download the installer from the official Python page. Proceed to install, and don't forget to check this box. It's important. After installation of Python, we need to install another tool called Esptool. In your command prompt, type pip install Esptool. Give it some time cause it will take few seconds to install. I have already installed it, so if everything goes well you can type this command to check the version of the Esptool. Looks perfect. Okay, we can now proceed to install the Deauthenticator script on our ESP32. Connect your ESP32 on your Windows and check the COM port to which it is connected. To check the port, right-click on Windows icon and click on Device Manager. It should be under Ports. If for some reason it is showing an exclamation mark under ports, then you will need to install the CP2102 driver. I will leave a link in the description and you can download the driver and install it. Be sure to install the 64-bit if you have 64-bit system. Note down the COM port as we will need it in the next step. Now go back to the official Risinek page and copy this command. This command is specifically for Linux environment, so we need to tweak it a little to make it work in Windows. Open the folder where you downloaded the zip file. Extract the contents and open the folder. Now you need to open a command prompt inside this folder. It is important that the command prompt has this folder's directory path. Here is a shortcut to do that quickly. Open the folder containing the extracted files and click once on the navigation pane. Type cmd there and press enter. It's that easy. Now paste the code that we copied from the GitHub page. Just copy the code and press right-click on the command prompt to paste it. Remember that I said we need to tweak it a little to make this work on Windows? Just remove this segment, that is everything between P and B, and replace it with your COM port number. Okay, we are all set to upload the script into our ESP32. After pressing enter, remember to press the boot button on ESP32 in order for it to work. It will take few seconds, but you will finally see that it has completed the upload. That's it. Congratulations. You have now successfully installed the Deauthenticator on your ESP32. Okay, as I promised in the intro that I will show you some real-time examples, here are some of them. But remember, not all of the attacks works as smoothly as it should. I have found two methods that work flawlessly every time I execute them. You guys can let me know in the comments if you find out other working methods. Okay, let's get started. First, we need to connect to our ESP32 to proceed. Check your Wi-Fi, and you will see a newly created Wi-Fi access point called Management AP. The password is mgmtadmin. You can find the details on the Github page. Proceed to connect to this access point. Now open your browser and type this address 192.168.4.1 and press enter. You should now see the landing page of our ESP32. The first attack that I will execute is the infamous denial of service attack. This attack will kick out any actively connected devices on the target Wi-Fi network. Make sure that you use your own network. Unlawful use of this is not recommended. On the configuration page, you will find two sections. First is Select Target, and the other is the Attack Configuration. Choose your target Wi-Fi from the list. You can also refresh the list for newly added Wi-Fi routers. Next, select the type of attack you want to proceed with. Select the attack type DOS from the list. Now below that is the attack method. Select the Deauth Combine All option, since that's the most reliable option that I have found. The last option is the attack timeout. This dictates the duration of the attack. I will use 10 seconds for this demonstration, but you can feel free to use higher duration. Note, using higher duration will lock out your ESP32 for that amount of time. This happens because we are connected to the access point via ESP32's onboard Wi-Fi chip, and when we execute the script, it uses the same Wi-Fi chip to attack, thereby disconnecting us from the ESP32. After the attack duration is over, we need to reconnect to the access point of ESP32 for further attack options. Hope this clears out the doubts. Now I will use my phone as the connected device to my router. When I attack the Wi-Fi router, you will see that my phone is disconnected from the router. It will be unusable till the attack duration is over. This method will kick out any wireless device that is actively connected to the router. This is called the denial of service attack or DOS attack. The next attack that we will discuss is called the handshake capture. This method captures the handshake file between the router and a connected device. Using this capture file, we can possibly crack the password of the router. This method is generally used for offline cracking passwords using aircrackng or hashcat with dictionary or word list. This script has two options to download the capture file: pcap for aircrackng and HCCAPX for hashcat. Let's get back to our ESP32 homepage. Reconnect to the Management AP and click Attack. Now we again choose the victim router from the list. After that, we need to choose the attack type. This time we will use attack type handshake. Next, we choose the method as Deauther rogue AP passive. I have found this method to work. You guys can test the others and let me know. This time choose a little more duration, since handshake capture works a bit differently. First, the connected client of your victim router will be kicked out. When it reattempts to connect back, ESP32 will capture the handshake protocol and dump it in a PCAP file. That's the general methodology. So giving more duration will ensure the capture. I will give like 20 seconds, but you can give more to ensure the capture. Press attack and wait for it to complete. Sometimes the PCAP file is empty. It happens when it fails to capture the handshake. So if it happens, then try raising the duration. Once the attack is complete, reconnect to the Management AP and you will find the option to download the PCAP file or HCCAPS file if using hashcat. Alright guys, that will be it for this tutorial. I hope I have covered all the doubts that people generally have. If I have missed any topic, then feel free to let me know in the comments below. I will try my best to help you guys out. Special thanks to Risinek for creating this wonderful script. Make sure to check his GitHub page to show some support. And if you have liked this tutorial, then feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. You can also show some love and support by buying me a cup of coffee. Thanks guys for your love and support. See you on the next video. Take care and happy hunting.